So here's another reel-to-reel pattern. In this one, we're going to play with some leg yields. Now, each time we're kind of adding a little bit more difficulty to the reel-to-reel pattern. So if this is if you're not ready for this, go back to the previous videos and watch the others of just going straight forward on it. Don't get in a real hurry on trying to start making it more and more complicated, because that's what's cool about this pattern, is you can really make it as simple as you want or as complex as you want. But don't get in too big of a hurry to really start adding in a lot of different maneuvers with it. But what we're going to do is we're just going to ride the pattern, and we're going to start off doing this at the walk. So you want to make sure you have the basic pattern down. So we're just walking it. I'm going to come across from the green cone to the next green cone, and then we're going to diagonal up. Now in the diagonal, instead of just going straight forward, there's where we're going to set up for our leg yield. So I'm going to come to the green cone here. I'm going to flex my horse to the outside just a little bit. I'm going to shift my weight into the direction of travel, come on with a little bit of a leg that's at the rail, my right leg, saying move over. Now if I don't make it all the way to the red cones here at this stage, that's okay. I'm just going to get a few steps diagonally, and then I'm going to come straight forward, and when I get up to the cones, then I'm going to pick up my circle. So early on, like he's just starting his leg yield, Murphy is here. So trying to go from the green all the way to the red, that's too far. And most of you, that's going to be the case, is you're going to only be asking for a few strides. So we pick up our circle. I'm going to play with some transitions in here too, just so we can get over to our diagonal quicker. So I'm going to pick up a trot. I'm going to trot from the circle all the way over to before the second green cone, come back to a walk, and then set up for my leg yield. So I bend his nose to the rail slightly. He's kind of wanting just to lean on me, saying, no, don't lean on me. I'm shifting my weight into the direction of travel. I'm coming on with a little bit of leg here, saying head off over there, and then I'm using a feel with my reins to keep the band. And there, and every time he follows that feel, I get soft. So here he's leaning, he's heavy. I'm going to tap on his shoulder. There he steps over. I'm like, thank you very much. Now, if you're not familiar with the leg yield, go back to my videos that I talk about the leg yield. And get familiarized what the leg yield is and the cues for all of that. So I didn't get very far there, so I just circle back to the rail. Pick up my circle on the reel-to-reel here. Get that nice. So he's pretty good there. So then I'm going to head off down the rail, pick up my trot. So I'm playing with a number of different elements here. Can I get straight ahead? Can I get my circles? Can I transition? So I'm going to transition down. And as I pass the green cone, set up for the leg yield, shifting my weight over there. Asking him to, that's it, that's it. It's real soft and nice. Now I'm going to go straight ahead. When I mean straight ahead, not diagonally straight ahead, but straight ahead following the rail. And the reason why I don't want you to go diagonally straight ahead is that really teaches the horse to lose the hind end, where if you go straight ahead, that keeps their body parallel, because the leg yield, you want to keep the horse's body parallel to the long wall. Now we're back here at our circles. And you know, he's kind of speeding up, slowing down, falling in, falling out. So we're going to stay with that until it's pretty good. So I'm going to look for one more lap around here. There you go. He's staying on that line nice. And when I get to the green cone, we'll transition up to a trot all the way to the far green cone. So my life comes up. Heading across. And transition down. And I'm giving myself a little bit of space. I don't ride right from green cone to green cone. I ride down a little bit to almost to the shadow line there and then come up. So I have a bit of a straight line here before I get to the green cone. That way I can set them up, can get Murphy going straight, and then I can flex them to the outside slightly. There, shifting my weight in, asking him to leg yield over. There, he's kind of leaning on me. He wants to get real heavy. So I'm like, no, no, bring your weight over there. There you go. And get him to step over. So that's real slight, but at least he's trying. And that's been a huge deal of just getting some control over his shoulder and getting him to bend through his neck and move his shoulder over. So that was a little bit better than last time. And again, we go straight ahead following the, you know, when I come up, I'm not making it to the red cone. So then I just circle, then I pick up my big circle. And one day we'll be able to leg yield all the way over to the red cones and pick up the 10-meter circle. So this is nice. At the green, I bring up my life. Nice, and we trot on. So I'm going to ride past the green cone a little bit, then cut across, transition down. Good. Change the bend to the outside slightly, shift my weight in, come on with a little bit of right leg, asking for the leg yield, not faster. So that's good. Now I go straight ahead. So I'm making it halfway to the red cones. And so I've got a 5-meter loop there to start off, then I go to the 10-meter circle here. So all those transitions that we worked on in the last video, now we're playing with that here, along with adding in a leg yield. So now I'm going to pick up my trot. Head down and across. Transition back down to a walk. Nice. Get this walk straight ahead first, and then flex him to the outside. Shift my weight in, but he wants to just drop and lean on me. So then I'm putting a little bit of upward lift, saying don't lean. I have my crop in my outside hand here, so I can actually tap him on the shoulder a little bit to say, step it over there. There you go. There you go. And ask him over again. That's it. Very nice. And then I just circle back to the rail and then pick up my big circle. And getting that bend through the body. So Murphy, he's, you know, the circles aren't a big deal because we've spent a lot of time doing circles, so he pretty much gets that right away. But if you need to spend 2 or 3 or 4 or 10 laps here on the circle to get him soft, bending, all that, that is fine. And pick my life up. He came right up with me, which was nice. Heading across, transition down, yes. Change the bend to the outside, focus over to the red cones, shift my weight that way slightly, come on with a little bit of right leg, saying shift over there, yes, yes, very nice. And then I just go straight ahead, circle back to the rail, and now I'm going to pick up trot circles. So right after I do my leg yield, so everything will be trot except for the leg yield at this stage. Coming down, come across, transition, nice. Get the walk forward because he wants to kind of stop. Change the bend to the rail a little bit. Shift my weight to the inside. Come on with a little bit of left leg. Yes. A little bit of left leg. Nice. So that was really nice. That was the first time he actually didn't just lock up and brace, where he actually started moving over. When I shifted my weight over there, he started just coming on over with it. And so this is going to progress on up into where you're gonna not only, you know, like we're just making it halfway to the red cones, where eventually you'll be able to make it all the way to the red cones, and then you can start playing with that at the trot and just building it up to more and more. And so it just keeps progressing. Check in where your horse is at. If your horse isn't ready to do that, then go back to just going straight ahead and go back to watching some of the leg yield videos and prepare your horse that way, and then come back and try your leg yield on the diagonal. So let me know how it's working for you, and we'll see you in the next video.